Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and today we'll be doing your love read. Let's see how you're feeling now, Aries, how your person concerned is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And these are, of course, general collective readings, Aries, will not resonate with all of you. Please take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for my Aries gang and send them the messages they need to hear the most for their love life. Thank you. All right, Aries, let's begin your reading. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for being here again. And newbies, of course, we welcome you as well. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. Okay. Okay. Newbies, I'm setting down two sets of cards here, okay? One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, your mutual energies, etc. For me, this is going to be person A, Aries. This is going to be person B. If this is your reading, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? So this is action card for person A and action card for person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Tower in reverse. Seems like somebody wants to rebuild with you, Aries, or maybe you want to. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so from the first look that I'm getting here, Aries, somebody is feeling no excitement. Absolutely zero zest for life. They are at least out of their confusion. If they had many options in the past, they have none. Okay, they know that they have that one person that they want, and which is, I think, person B, but they are not. They don't have it in them to even take action right now. Why? I can see why. Somebody's really scared, it seems. Okay, so on the other side, I feel the other person B, was maybe waiting for some time, but after some bad fight, some bad argument, I think person B is not even waiting anymore. They're not in two minds. They've dropped the ball and said, well, if it's a fight, let's fight till, till kingdom come, kind of a thing. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth or argue or fight. I think person B is at that stage where they don't even want to argue anymore. Right? That's what it's telling me. I don't have the patience to do this back and forth. You did this and I did this and you shouldn't have done this, that kind of a thing. So person B is kind of also given up. All right, so let's see now. I'm going to start with some dialogue message cards, Aries. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, then we'll start the clarification. So, Spirit, Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person. Aries and their person, Spirit. I'm going to take a few more Aries from another deck. Aries and their person. Aries and their person. One more. Okay, got them. And we're ready to roll here. Let me just keep this one here. I'll need it later. Okay, sorry about the noise. Okay, let's start your reading. The first card here, Aries, says, I've been hurt so badly. I don't know if I can really do this again. See, this is, I think, person B saying, listen, I can't do this back and forth again and again. I'm tired of the fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want to know why, what, this, that. Some people thrive on that. Like they get really excited. They feel, oh my God, the passion is so hot. Like you argue with me, I argue with you. But person A is not getting that argument from person B because they feel enough is enough. I can't do this again. Okay. I don't feel threatened by the karmics anymore. They're just playing their role. Again, I think this is person B saying, well, you can do whatever, say whatever, maybe you were misguided, maybe somebody told you to fight with me, or you had other people that you were dealing with the Seven of Cups energy. I really don't care. I don't care who did what, said what. I mean, those people are also playing their role. I'm only concerned about what you did, and what you do or did doesn't work for me anymore. Simple as that. telling you that I need you now will be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Now, because person B, I think, has stopped playing the game, now the only thing person A, I think, can do is be honest and, you know, they have to actually beg them or request them, and they feel this is going to be really hard for me to do. I have to improve myself and my life to feel worthy of you. This could be self-worth issues, Aries. Sometimes when people don't feel good enough, it's like when I've known friends like that. I'll be honest with you, who used to go for these parties, and maybe if they didn't have matching diamonds to wear, so then they would beg and borrow from relatives or friends and say, "Hey, listen, I have to go for this party, and so many other people are going to be wearing diamonds. So can I borrow your diamond ring or earrings?" This is all. I mean, the very affluent would show up in a pair of jeans and a white shirt because they didn't have to show off because they were already feeling worthy. Why am I going off on a tangent? Let me continue your reading. I'm happy for you. I think again this is person B saying, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm happy for you. You do what you have to do. I don't want to even argue with you anymore. This is like saying, good for you. I'm happy for you. Waiting on you to forgive me. I promise I can change. Okay. It's hard because we can't seem to work out our differences. So Aries, these were some of your messages. Let's start your reading and let's see what's going on here now. And of course, before that, we have to take our angel blessing card, right? So my angels, what do you have for my Aries gang? Before I could say blessing, guidance, advice, here it is, higher education. This was a lesson. Maybe one person taught the other person a lesson, and the other person in turn has taught the first one a lesson as well. This could be a karmic bond. When I say karmic, doesn't mean bad soulmates. Karmic soulmates basically, Aries, means you've known each other in past lifetimes and maybe signed a contract to say, when we meet up on earth, these are my flaws which you'll teach me a lesson for, and vice versa. So yes, maybe person A had ego problems from what I see, and self-worth issues, and person B, maybe they didn't know how to keep their boundaries up, because I think now they are learning to do that with the Queen of Swords energy. Person B could be you, Aries, because in the yearly reading, also the overall energy for you was the Queen of Swords, right? This is somebody who's really, really going on the correct path, honest to the core, and no more bullshit. Okay. So let's start with person A's energy, Aries. I mean, this is just my guess that you could be on the other side. You could be person A as well. You would know your own story. So person A, why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Why do you feel that way? Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Okay. They had a chance. They had a chance for the Ten of Pentacles. This is what they actually really, really wanted, and they had the full chance of getting that, but they ended up misbehaving maybe, or creating some kind of a drama, and they lost the love of the person they loved the most. Maybe person B, like I said, maybe didn't have boundaries and drained all their love on person A, and person A kept taking, kept like a spoiled child. This Knight of Wands in reverse reminds me of a spoiled child, like a tantrum, like a teenager who stamps their foot and says, I want an iPad today. And the Queen of Swords, Cups will say, okay, I'll take out of my savings and buy you this. So this could be love. One person was giving, and the other person was taking. And I think heart of hearts, I think even person A wanted this, but they behaved so badly that they lost the love of the person. So now person A, why is the Seven of Cups in reverse for you? Seven of Cups in reverse. Why do you feel this way? Seven of Cups. This person is absolutely so scared. I have the Moon card twice for person A. They're really in their feels right now and quite worried and quite emotionally upset. Why? Because there is no movement now. I think all interaction between the two of you, or they are unable to reach person B, or person B earlier used to always come towards them and that stopped. Even though they are sure of who they want, they're very afraid because they don't think, or they feel blocked from moving towards person B anymore. One more, Spirit? Yeah, they don't want this to end though. They don't want this to end. Death in reverse. So what happened in the recent past, person A, that you're feeling this way now? Four of Wands, again, see this, they had a chance. They had a chance to do the right thing. This was like a connection of a lifetime. This is a twin flame, soulmate connection. They knew it. I think their heart of hearts, their intuition knew that person B was a very, very special person to be in their life. But, justice in reverse. Somebody didn't do the right thing here. And because of that, it could have ended. Stagnation. Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups in the recent past, Spirit? Yeah, they knew they had to apologize. They knew they had to apologize, but instead of apologizing, I think this person retreated. They just retreated for a very, very long time. Maybe thinking that person B would come to them with a love offer or an apology instead. Because this was the spoiled child, right? So they just kind of went and they went to their room and they sulked. And I'm just going to sit here, I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to do anything. I know that an apology is required, I'm not going to give it. Maybe if I retreat, maybe the other person will give it. But there was silence, right? None of you talked, person A anyways didn't apologize, and person B also probably wisened up and said, hey, I'm not apologizing, you did wrong, you come to me. And finally, I think person B could have dropped this altogether, because I think person A took too long, they retreated and didn't apologize. Okay, so how do you feel about the connection now, person A? Person A says, I have no love in my life. King of Cups in reverse. I've lost the big love I had. So how do you feel about the connection now? Person A says, I'm feeling very, very scared to now go and apologize. Now they're realizing, hell, person B is not coming towards me with any apology. The only way I can go back to them is if I take that apology now. Okay? But they are fearing that if they do go now, there'll be an argument. There'll either be a fight. They could also be very worried. I have the Moon card again. They could be fearing that maybe till now, because there's been so much time gap, that person B has competition now. Now, it's almost like they had person B on a platter, okay? And they misbehaved, and let's say you have a box of cookies and you leave it, say, in the common room in school, and you go out to play. And now you're worried, what if the other children have come and eaten up my cookies, right? So that's what the fear is. What if I do go back with an apology? What's going to happen? Will there be another argument? Will I have to now fight for their attention? Maybe my person B has already been taken. So this person is sitting in a lot of fear. They're fearing the worst. They feel stuck. They feel nothing good is happening in their life anymore. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Do they want to go around and turn the wheel back to how good the times were in the past? Yes, but now they know they can't. One more, how do you feel about person B now? Well, they feel person B has turned their back completely on them, but they are still holding on to the wish that I wish my person would just return to me. They really want person B to return back to them. Okay, so what action person A will take, I'll open later. So basically person A says, if I go with an apology now, I've already delayed it so much, the only way it can happen now is if person B would return back to me. That's the only way things can ever move again, because my going is full of danger now. Okay, so let's see what action they'll take. I'll open later, Aries. Let's go on to the other side. So person B, why do you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Person B says, I caught them. They lied to me, I caught them, and when I found out something, we had a tower moment. Okay, what I didn't see with, my conscious mind, the universe blew us apart. There's something that came out suddenly which I got to know, and they were juggling me, and I'm not going to be juggled. Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yes, person B says they disrespected me, they were rude to me, they didn't show me any kind of concern or respect, they made no offer to me, and they left me at my worst time when I was totally depressed anyways. They just came and made me feel worse about my life. Am I right, person B? Yeah, see, King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a very selfish character. At least that's what person B feels, right? Person B feels my person, they're only after money, chasing their cars and their homes, and they had no consideration for me. Okay, so person B doesn't want to now fight them for any attention or anything whatsoever. So person B, what happened to you in the recent past according to you? Four of Cups in reverse again. Why is that? Person B says, I waited for a very long time. I waited and I waited and I waited. I did wait for them for some time, but they gave me nothing. Nothing. They just left me there without no offer and feeling sad and depressed on my own. So, Three of Wands in reverse. Yep, yeah. Five of Pentacles. They didn't care. They just turned their back on me. They didn't care that I was maybe suffering at that time, or I would suffer if they didn't, emotionally, financially, physically, whatever. But person B really needed a lot of support from person A, which they never got. So that's the reason I think person B has given up now. So how do you feel about person A now? How do you feel about them or the connection? Person B says they're a liar. Point blank period. Ace of Swords in reverse. They never ever gave me any clarity as to what we were, who we were, what our connection was. They lied to me, they cheated me. Ace of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yes, they were very rash. They brought a lot of drama. They created unnecessary fights, and they had third parties. Yes, person B says, I always thought that, this was my person, this was my happily ever after. I think both of you knew it, but person A probably did something. So both of you were aware of this. But what person B is saying that, they left me with 9 cups upside down. No emotional happiness, no wish fulfillment. So I feel that they lied to me and they just cut me off for no rhyme or reason, created unnecessary rifts. And where we could have had the 10 of cups, they made sure 9 cups were damaged. Okay. So Queen of Swords, say something to us since you're sitting here in the upright. I'm going to give her the mic, Aries. Queen of Swords, what do you want to say to us? Okay, all right. Oh, my God, this is too good. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords. What can I say, Aries? Queen of Swords is clarified by this Queen of Swords. This person really is now laser focused. This person is not going to take any kind of BS now. Look at this. I have my guard up, I have my defenses up, I have my swords and my wands. And guess what? The 9 cups Omkara Tarot, the ones they upturned and didn't make any of our wishes come true. The last one I was holding as the Queen of Cups, and here I turn it upside down as well. So all 10 cups now are completely in reverse. I was holding that last cup. The only person giving love was me. And now, well, they've drained it out, and along with those nine cups, here's the 10th cup in reverse. You know what? I'm looking hot, I'm looking sexy, I'm moving forward with that one wand of mine and moving towards new love. Wow, person B, clap, clap. Okay, I'm going to give you one more card. Queen of Swords, since you came out twice. One more card for you. What else do you want to say? Oh, Queen of Swords says, and tell them I'm really happy now. I'm really happy in my own life. I have my shit together. I'm moving towards new love. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm working hard. And I am laser focused on my own happiness now. Look at this. All right. Good for you. So as much as I think person A wishes to build now with person B is busy building up their own life. Okay, so person A, will you take any action? 9 of Pentacles. Why is that an action? Why is that oh, I'm going to take another deck for this one. Sorry. Okay, this one. And while I'm doing that, Aries, would you please hit that like button? It really helps the videos to circulate and of course makes me feel thrilled seeing so many likes. Thank you, thank you. And newbies, don't forget to press that notification bell if you're, I hope you subscribe. Do hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when the next videos come out. Okay. So 9 of Pentacles. Person A, why is that an action? 9 of Pentacles. Why is that an action from your end? 9 of Pentacles. Person A. Why is that an action? Okay. One more. Ooh. sorry. I just saw 2 cards. Okay, and the third one is King of Swords. Okay, so they want to match person B. They want to match person B. They're saying if person B can become the Queen of Swords, then I'm also the King of Swords. I have something to say as well. I'm coming back. I'm coming back and I want to now be an emperor. If they want to come, I don't know how they're going to do it, Aries, because from what I'm seeing of the cards, this person is very scared. Look at this. As much as they want to do this, I don't know how many of them will be able to come forward, Aries, because the Moon card is here twice, which is fear. Fear and fear. As much as they want to hold on to person B, they want this connection back. They are dreaming. Maybe they're fantasizing about coming back. I don't know. But they're clear in their head now that they want to now take charge of this connection. They want to come back to person B, and they're missing person B a lot. Well, this is the action card, so I hope they get over their fear and face this Queen of Swords. Okay, so now come to person B. What action will you take, person B, towards person A or otherwise? Knight of Cups in reverse. This is a card, Aries, of rejection. So why is your action the Knight of Cups in reverse? Oops, sorry, wrong deck. Where's the other deck gone? Where did I put the other deck? I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry. So person B, why is the Knight of Cups in reverse your action? One more. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands, yes. 7 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Person B says, I don't know if they do come back. My worry, this is what my worry is. Look at this, very stressed out. If they do come back, I'm worried they're going to cheat on me again. they're going to cheat on me again, because their past behavior has always been the Knight of Wands, player energy, cheating, having third parties. So if they do come back, what is the guarantee that they're not going to cheat on me again? So I'd rather just kind of reject them now than suffer another round of heartbreak. I kind of understand what person B is trying to say here, Aries. I again don't know which side you're on, but person B is right. They, I don't know, it's very difficult to trust somebody who's broken your trust. Like I always say, love is important in a connection, Aries, but the foundation of love has to be trust. If there is no trust, there is no love. And right now, I don't think person B trusts person A at all. So that's all I have for you, Aries. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.